Oh, recording has been started. Recording videos with Ustream is easy. The recording timer on your stream monitor shows how long you've been recording. Hello! Let's go back to that bit. I can see it better there. Hello! I'm here to show you my lovely purchases that I got. How excited are we? But you have little guys in a little window. Okay. I'm really small and tiny little. Right. So this weekend I took my mum. I've just noticed how dirty this is. I really need to wipe that. I took my mum to the charity shop. Well, she has this brilliant charity. We have charity shops around here, but they're a bit posh, and I don't agree with posh charity shops. Posh charity shops are the ones where instead of selling things just to both benefit the charity and the people who can't afford to buy things at full price, they think they're these new upmarket shops where they sell the clothes. Instead of selling the clothes, I don't buy clothes, but instead of selling the clothes for £1, they sell the clothes for like $7.99 because it's a Marks and Spencer's jumper. Now, I don't agree with that, because I think that if you sell it for £1, number one, someone's more likely to buy it, and number two, the person buying it is the person who can't pay $7.99 for a jumper, because if they could, they'd go somewhere else and get a new jumper for $7.99, like Primark. And the charity shops are here, round near where I live. There's only two, and they're both, I think they're upmarket. Whereas near my mum, she has this amazing charity shops. It's huge. It's really big. It's like it's a double shop. So it's a double shop. I'm showing you the size, like down the parade. There's a double shop, and then they've got the next shop next to it as well. So it's a really massive shop, and that's exactly it. They do sell more because they do all their books. I think the dearest book they do is about 80p. So they're like either 40p, 60p, or 80p. Whereas in my charity shop, the books are like $3.95 and expensive. Well, they're not expensive, but they are if you're buying a second-hand book, really. So I went to my mum's charity shop. First of all, I got some more patterns. Because these are 10p each. This one was brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Look how many bits are in this one. I'm sure there's actually more in here than just that pattern. That's actually quite a nice suit from the 80s. I quite like that suit. Yeah, I think there's a bit of that going on around here, Rose, as well. Especially around, what happens around the house is you get these charity bags through the letterbox, and you can fill them up with your clothes, and you leave them out, and once a week they come along. The charity comes along with a van and picks them up. Yeah, I would wear that. I quite like it. It's like, maybe I'm getting old, or maybe it's come back round again. But hello, Becca. There's been a spate of them putting leaflets through that are sort of fake charities, and it says, "Oh, we're looking after Ethiopian children," blah blah blah. And there's no bag attached, and you're supposed to use your own bag, and you tie it and you put it out. And then the people doing those are not real charities. Look at this one, like little mini kids suits for kids. But yeah, they are. These are all tissue. This one's really weird. Look, this one's actually been used, I think. That's a jacket sleeve. But these are only 10p in my. So whenever they've got any, I always buy them. Because for 10p, it doesn't matter. Obviously, this was a 70s one, and some child has drawn on the thing. That looks like Claire's belly dancing top. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This has got, obviously people stuck different things in it, because this is, I don't think this is part of the, maybe this is the instruction. Yeah, that's the instructions to go with it. and then that's the pattern. This one doesn't. Oh, bits of it have been used. Yeah, I could make the back of Claire's top for her. God knows what that is, but they're all nice and thin and tissuey, and 10p. Right, let's try and get all this back in the envelope. My mum, I don't tell my mum what I'm using this for. My mum actually thinks that I'm going to make the clothes, because she said, "What do you want that one for? You're going to make clothes for your dolls?" So that was the first thing. They were 10p each. And then I bought some National Geographic magazines, because they are only 10p at this charity shop. 10p, right? So I bought. They only had 4, so I bought the 4 that they had. That one was quiet. This one's from February. Yeah, I know. I don't tell her about the books either, because if I told her that I was doing that with the books, she would do her nuts. So, and that was this Cleopatra on it. And this one's got a robot on it, making robots human. It's quite interesting, right? So I bought these in the charity shop for 10p, and then we went into WH Smith's. I know, I still haven't spent £1. This is like 80p so far. We went into WH Smith, and this is the current National Geographic magazine. It was on the shelf in the shop still. So I was like, ooh, and I've just got it for 10p. So I was pleased about that. I'll try not to. Yes, so that was good. I bet it wasn't 10p in there. I don't know how much they are full price. I've never. The magazines are about £4, I suppose, aren't they now? This one might even be more expensive. It hasn't got a price on it. Ah, £4.99. Oh, there you go. Jessica says £4.99. I say £4.99. £4.99. Right, so we're still in the charity shop. Charity shop. And I bought this. Now this was 50p. 50p. So it's more expensive. And this is celebrating 70 years of everyday style in society. So it goes like, this is the 50s, and it's got all the sort of different minis and Farrah Fawcett majors, 60s, 70s, 80s, 2000s, and then but then it has all this kind of stuff. Look, give your sweet salt-free lives. And ladies of the world, unite. Let's go shopping together. Be practical, ladies. And they're all in colour, and they've got some nice bits. And it's, I'm going to chop it up. Chop it up, chop it up. Oh, this is really interesting. Oh, I thought someone had really written on that then. Look, there's a picture of 2 ladies, and it says at the bottom, and it's... Oh, hang on, the cable's in the way. 1936 at Ramsgate, and it looks like it was actually written on the magazine. This is me and Jean in Ramsgate. It was a fine day. Yeah, it was worth 50p. It's all about the fashions. I'm going to sing in 60s. Twiggy. I think my camera's a funny angle today. It seems to be a funny angle. If I do that, it should go straight up, but it's not. Little children looking very... I know what it is. It's because that's there. Yeah, that's it. So I can adopt a family with this magazine, you see. I can cut these out and go, that's my Auntie Mary. Hello, Auntie Mary. Hello. That's my Uncle John. Hello. And this is me being born. See, it's my adopted family. So that was 50p. Fashion we wore. It's worth 50p. Then I bought this, Stanley Gibbons. This was £1. I pushed the boat out for this. Stanley Gibbons Simplified Catalogue, Stamps of the World. Yeah, mine. Now the thing is, it's all black and white. It's not all lovely pretty stamp colours in colour like you think it's going to be. But the paper is that really thin paper. So this will be perfect for covering houses with and journaling, and you get all the lovely little stamps on it. I mean, look, there's Prince Philip. There's my husband. Hello, darling. Yeah, it's fantastic. So this was worth £1 because this is, you know, it makes a change from music paper and other bits and bobs like that, you know, that you cover things with or you do backgrounds with. And it's £1. I wish it had been in colour. If it had been in colour, well, that would have been jam on it. All of this, some Australian stamps for Laurie. There, that's Winston Churchill. And these are Australian stamps. That's her Madge. We call her Madge here in Australia, down under. Hopefully Laurie is now listening to me and taking the mick. It's all British stamps. Oh, Commonwealth countries. I wondered why it was all. Laurie's part of the Commonwealth. She's part of us. And she talks with a posh voice. Because there are some Australians that talk with a not so posh voice. They sound like they can't open their mouths properly. Because they're scared they're going to get flies in their mouth. But Laurie doesn't talk to her. Laurie has a posh voice. So that was still from the charity shop. Just going to stack these back up, because if I don't, everything will be on the floor like normal when I'm finished. Ooh. So then we went to the next charity shop and I bought this. Oh, can't see it. Which is a photo album, which has been an old photo album, which has been used and the photos have been taken out of it. Oh, hang on, what's that noise? Someone else talking, sounded a bit weird. And the reason why it's very big, this is bigger than A4. I don't know how big it is, probably 12 by 10. And I have used one of these as a journal before, because this one's got grey paper. The one I used before had black paper, but this kind of dark grey, I suppose. But they are fabulous as journals. Either painting directly on, because they're really thick, like card. Oh, they've gone all blurry. Look. Card. They're either good for painting directly on, or doing pages and then sticking them on. And this was £1.49. It's like, I would say probably from the 70s. It's quite. So there you go. Yeah, up for £1.49. I think it was worth it. I also know what I'm looking for nowadays. In the old days, I used just to buy anything. Now, and then this was the other thing that I bought. Now Rachel, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Rachel would have liked this. Right, first of all, this is what attracted me to it. What did Sandy say? Headphones woman, you're killing me. What, am I loud? Do you want me to turn it down? Am I too loud? Tell me if I'm too, like, the rustling of paper. Oh, when I flick the paper. I can turn it down a little bit. Do you want me to turn it down a little bit? Because it is showing red on here. Only the rallying of the paper. No, sound good. Okay. So you don't want me to do this then? Right, this is what attracted me to it. It has a lily on it. Look, two lilies. Right, so that's what, first I thought, oh, what's this? Because it looked like a picture frame, it was on the shelves. And then It's got a little latch on the side, look. Latch. And it's actually a key cupboard, right? So it's a little key cupboard. But what I'm going to do, I've already checked that this can happen. This has got glass. This is glass on the front. Gonna kick your head. Running kick to your head. I'm going to take the lily picture out, and I'm going to put little shelves in, and I'm going to make it like a little. So it's like a little. I'm holding it there because you can see there, can't you? I'm going to make it into a little treasure shelf sort of thing, you know, like with fractured dolls, etc. in it, that kind of thing. And it's really, really good condition. Usually when you get these things, they're a bit, the back's a bit, but it's proper wood. Well, and this was expensive. Ready? This was £2.75. A little big star! Big star! She made it! It is, isn't it, Julia? It is a lovely... It's like it's made of mahogany or something, because it's not cheapy pine. This is a charity shop near my mum. It's in Essex. It's not near here. My mum, near her, she has, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as well as the big one, she has 5 others. So that's going to play with that. And then I also got these from one of the other charity shops. Now these headphones in the bin. You started early. I did start early because Claire was streaming, and then I said I'd go on once she's finished, and she finished, so I went on early. But I am recording this beginning bit, okay? Because I want everyone to see my fabulous purchases. Fabulous, darling. Right, so this is Masters of Sculpture. Let's see if I can get the price off now. Now I've purchased it. Yes, I can. Let's just get that one off as well. Yes. Right, Masters of Sculpture in 2 volumes, and this is volume 1. Now these are tiny. Can you hear the noise? Because it's got like a tiny, look, cover on it. And these are from 1917. 1917. I bet they smell good. Hold on. They don't smell too bad. And in them they've got, like, obviously, this is volume 1. Just pictures of, I'm not going to chop these up because these are just, they're old and I like them. And so that's volume 1. And that was volume 2 as well. Now these were £1.99 each. Which is, yeah, perhaps I should have put fig leaves over them before I opened. Postcard size lily. Possibly sandy. But the one that interested me was this one, because in this one... Oh. I'm sorry. In this one there's a picture of a statue, a Rodin statue, which is the Kiss, which you all know. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And in it there was this bit of newspaper, and this newspaper, look how yellow this piece of newspaper is. And it's a piece of the Daily Express. I've no idea how old it is. And it is about this statue. It's an article about this statue. The pair are locked, it is nude, the pair are locked in a brace. It is music in marble. The men watch for days with moist eyes. So I don't know how old this piece of newspaper is. There was a piece of an advertisement on the back. Hello. Do you like old music books? I do. I'd chop them up. So that, obviously the man or woman, I say man just because I would have thought it was man, cut that piece out of the newspaper and put it in there because it was relevant to that statue. And these are from 1917, so for me, they were expensive, £1.99, you know, compared to the 10p things, but I thought they was very neat. I'm going to put them straight on my shelf now, so I don't accidentally cut them up. Who said, do I like music books? I have this music book. I didn't buy this weekend. It's huge. It's massive. It has the entire works, and a concerto by Tchaikovsky in there, and Hold My Hand. You can have some of this, Claire. Look, this cost me £1 from I don't know how long ago I bought this. 3 years ago from my charity shop. And the woman said, oh, it's the complete works of Amadeus Mozart. She said, can you play the piano? I said, no, I'm just going to cut it up. But so that's what I keep this, because where I've been pulling pages out, because I've got some fairies in there. I go through and pick the pages that I like, you know, look, so it's a bit falling apart where I've pulled pages out of the middle and everything. But that's old, I've had that a long time, that's not new. I'm putting that back on the shelf. Right, so I've shown you my thingy, Right, so that's it from the charity shop. Was that it from the charity shop? That and that, yes. So then we went on to Acorn Antiques. Seriously, it was really called Acorn Antiques. It's in a place called Sawbridgeworth in Hertfordshire. And this is what I bought. This, right, I know, it's so lovely. They actually had two. They had this one, which is like made of mahogany, and it's got metal, I don't know, cross beams. Here is really, really solid, right? And they had another one which was made of pine. It's the same sort of size. It wasn't varnished, because this one's varnished. And it was made of pine, and it didn't have the cross beams, and some of the little struts were broken and stuff. But this was £8. £8. Now if you think the Seven Gypsies ones, they are about this big, and they're about I'll pick it up. The Seven Gypsies ones, they're about this big, and they cost nearer £20. Exactly. This was I can't even get it all in the camera at once. Maybe if I zoom out. See, my mum was with me at this point. Hang on, zoom out, not in. Oh, and it zooms to the side. Cool. Hang on, how do I do that then? Oh, you can get the idea anyway. Let's zoom back in, because it does a funny sideways thing when you zoom in. And the other thing that I bought to go with it, because obviously you know what I'm going to use this for, I'm going to put all little bits in it. I'll stop the Essex joke, I want to go there now, exactly. I bought him to go in it, right? Let's see if you can see him when he's in there. Well, I'll just show you him first of all, look. He's a little, he's a faux clockwork monkey. Hello! With his little drum. He was £2. Oh, he's still got his tag on him. He was £2, which was expensive. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people put them in. Like these tiny little holes at the top will be perfect for thimbles. But see, look, Monkey's going to go in there with his little drum. And I've got some other little bits that I've already got, so they're going to go in there. And I'm going to put photos in some of them. The only thing I noticed the other day when I started is that if you look really closely, this must be old, because in the corners there's dead spiders. See the dead spider? I got a mini doll that would fit nice in. Yeah, that kind of thing. I know, that's why. When I found that there's at least 3 dead spiders in here. So I'm going to give it a bit of a play with. But isn't my monkey cute as well? He's like an old circus monkey. Okay, so that was £8 from the antique centre. And then my husband bought this. He won't let me chop it up. I know, I kind of like the creepy monkey. Right, this is a collection of Punch from 1893. And it's really good condition for 1893. I've used Rosie's term, not much fox in Rose. So this is all the collection of Punch magazines. From 1893. I swear they got... Now this smells like an old book. This really does. Now this actually only cost... Well, I say this only cost. I would never have bought it, because if I bought a book like this it would just be for chopping up. Though the covers are quite cool. You could actually make a lovely journal out of it. Couldn't you make a lovely journal out of this? Look. Painting on all these old pictures. Look at colouring that one in. Look. This one cost £10. So I would never have bought it because £10 is a lot of money for me to chop up. But my husband bought it because he wants to read it. Maybe when he's finished reading it. Oh yeah, you said about that. So yeah, that's an interesting... I would love to colour this in and journalise it. But I don't think my husband would actually let me. But once he's read it, it would actually probably kill me too much. It's 1893. It's too old. It's too old to do that with. Right, let's put those there. Put those there. I've showed you all of that. I've shown you all of that. So then the very last thing was, after we did that, we went to what we call boring shopping, which is I took my mum to Asda, and I got 2 more of these because I think it was Rachel who said she wanted one, or she didn't have an Asda near us, because these are quite cool. These are only £1 in Asda. They come with them things. What are they called? Tabs. And these are all like... What are these things called? Index card. So it's like an index card book. So this, yeah, that's it. So it's useful for... Well, I've already got 2. And I'm going to use it to list my stamps, list my paint colours, yes, in the back to school section, Sandy. They've got them in this colour, an orange colour. I think that's it. There might be a grey as well. I wouldn't mind one of them decorated, but I ain't decorating nothing, love. But someone was to mention it. It might have been Julia. Someone was mentioning it to Rachel in the stream, and she said she wouldn't mind one. So I bought 2 because they're only £1, and I thought I might send Rachel one if she still wants it, and if she doesn't, I will keep it because they're still useful. So I bought them in Asda, and I also bought these in Asda. Crayons. These were 75p. Oh, the other good thing is the recipe card holders from Sainsbury's, 49p. I didn't see pink, Sandy, but then would I have bought pink if they had it? No. Yeah, crayons, 48 crayons for 75p. They're not Crayola because I am going to melt them. And if they was... yeah, that was the other thing. It's worth it just for that bit. If you take out all the index cards, that would probably quite easily pop off because it's only plastic. This bit's worth the money. I'm almost getting it off now. Because you think, what are the Tim Holtz ones of those? Yeah, crayons, melt, and he's got 2 white ones in there as well. So I have nice Crayola ones. These are Asda's own brand, but I want to melt them. So let me just see how rubbish they are. They're very, very waxy. I just grab anything. I really shouldn't be writing in my workbook. I'll do it on this. That's shiny, that's not going to help. Do it in this. Yeah. Well, I originally saw the... oh, they're not bad. They're not too... Sometimes with cheapy crayons, they're all wax and no colour. These aren't too bad. Need to do a string on. I was going to do them in the glue gun. I make art with them. So like put them in the glue gun and then draw with the melted wax out of the glue gun. That's what I was going to do with them. But then, did you see the the tweet that Paula did last night that had the picture of the melted rainbow crayons? Someone had basically got a board and they'd laid all the crayons out like this on the board. I think they'd stuck them or they'd done them with wire or whatever. So they had a whole board with the entire rainbow of crayons on it, and then they used a hairdryer and the tips of them all melted down the board, and so you had this it's a really nice, ended up as a really nice work of art because it was a board with the crayons and then the all the rainbow of wax melted down. It looked, go back and have a look at Paula's tweet because she tweeted a picture. I think it was Paula. It might have been someone else, but I'm sure it was Paula. So I saw that and I thought, oh, I might have a mini go at that. Obviously I'm not going to do one as big as they did, but my intention with these was to put them in a glue gun and melt them. So I think that is all my purchases at the weekend. As you can see, we're mostly rubbish. And so, hang on, let's have a look at my things. This was because I was going to try and do more of a show today. I actually wrote down what I was going to stream. I put number 1, charity shop purchases. Number 2, antique shop purchases. Number 3, it's blank. But because I actually the other day thought of a good idea for a page, thought, oh, I'll do that and I'll stream it and that'd be a really good idea for a page. I didn't write it down and I've totally forgotten what it was. I'm still going to do something similar. But then the other thing I was going to show is last week's, always winging it, last week, was it last week or it might have been a weekend? No, it must have been last week, tail end of last week, because I was away at the weekend with my mum. Tara mentioned that she likes doing, she didn't call it listography, she called it listage? No, I don't know. And Inkwell Dee Dee said, oh, there's a book called that, which reminded me that when I first started art journaling, I bought this. Right? Listology, that was it. Listology. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Linda, and thank you, Vicky. I should just do that. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Vicky, and thank you, Julia. I'm going to make sure everyone gets their thanks in the right order. And I bought this when I first started journaling, which is called My Listography, and it's actually like a journal. And you basically list. Hang on, let's get to it. It's all sort of very. List your favourite. I think it was more aimed at kids when it came out. When did it come out? 2008. Yeah, that's probably about right. So list your favourite friends. It's like an exercise book, but it's thicker, but not as thick as a book. It's not that old because it's got a picture of an iPod. That looks like me. It does a bit sand. Yeah, Brummy, yeah. I'm from Wolverhampton, me. List your favourite songs. List all the jobs that you might like to try someday. Well, it's a bit late for that. List your favourite foods. I quite like these little drawings in it. Now, the reason why I never actually ever filled it in, because in my infinite wisdom, I was going to get my own journal. I was going to do my own pictures, and I was going to do my own list. But this just got... I had to go up and... If you could be with friends with anyone, list who? Johnny Depp. These aren't my pictures, I wish they were. List all the cities you've been to. List the pets you've had and their names. List the whiskers. List your favourite bands or singers. She loves you, yeah, 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 she loves you. And you forgot you had it, yeah, because when I stopped crafting, I took everything up into the loft. So there's all like, I used to do circle journals, and I used to do, it's like I can't find, I want to find my first ever art journal. I thought I found it the other day. Like, the Beatles look sad. The Beatles always look like that. Yeah, they always look sad. Liverpool's a sad area. So it's up in the loft somewhere. There's boxes of stuff. So I went up and dug it out and found it. And I wanted to go, look, Tara, I have that book that Dee Dee mentioned from 2008. And it's untouched by human hands. So that was the other thing, list the graphy I wanted to show. And I think I still might do that. I think Tara, who is on your time, 10:30 EST. Oh, hang on a minute. Did you hear that? Lily's live is hiding. That's my next door neighbour. Someone's parked in front of her drive, and so she's beeping to make someone's coming to pick you up. Yeah, they're coming to take me away. Someone's coming to no, she's someone's parked in front of her drive, and so she's bibbing just in case the person is in one of the houses to come and move their car. And also, we kind of look out for each other. This is a nice neighbour, not my other neighbour who is a madman. We look out for each other, and if we see someone park in front of their drive, we go out and go, get out of it. But I haven't looked, so I didn't know there was someone parked in front of her drive. So I've now turned the lights off, because probably in a minute she's going to lock and say, have you seen someone park in front of my drive? So I'm pretending that I'm not here. Just as Claire recommends, when you don't want people to know that you're not here. You know, the reason why I missed it, normally I would have heard someone pulling up outside the drive, is because I was watching Claire's stream. So that was her going. Right, so this was the other thing I was going to show. Do you remember the other day when I was streaming? I could not find my nice pens. I didn't know where I'd put them all. Because obviously when my mum stays, everything gets hidden away. Rah rah rah. Yeah, I've never let someone knock it out before, ever in my life. But Claire recommended it, and I kind of trust what she has to say. Sounds like a good plan. So I couldn't find all my pens, and I couldn't remember where I'd put them, because obviously when my mum comes, everything gets shoved somewhere. Let's see if I can show you. Everything gets shoved somewhere in there. So I couldn't remember where I put my pens. And then I remembered that before my mum come and stayed forever, yeah, exactly, Vicky, because at the end of the day, Vicky has said if someone rings my doorbell, hopefully no one here knows Vicky and rings her doorbell, I'm not expecting them. I don't even look who it is and I don't answer it. That's the same with me, especially on a Sunday. If anyone knocks on my door on Sunday, unless I'm expecting you, I don't open the door. Not on a Sunday. I mean, during the week, it could be a gas man or something. So let's all bear that in mind if we ever go around Vicky's house. But yeah, so I couldn't remember where I'd put all my bits. So I couldn't find my good pens and all this kind of stuff. And I remembered, but before my mum come and stayed for an eon, we'd gone to Scotland. So I'd taken my travel journaling kit with me. And I have never shown my travel journaling kit. So I thought that I would. So it's in this, which is, I'm too nosy, I have to know who's at the door. Yeah, exactly. So this is just a cosmetic bag. And my husband always, whenever I've put this in the suitcase or in the car or wherever we're going, he always thinks it's got shampoo and conditioner and all that kind of stuff in it. Because I don't tell him that it's... Right, so it opens. Travel journaling. I'm going to show you my old one after I'll show you this one, because this one is, I've only had this kit this year. So it's got, look, little flaps. And this first bit has all my pens, my nice pens in it. So I've got my Pitt pens, the brown and the black, because I like those. And then it is a cool case. Then these are my favourite gel pens. They are Uniball Gel Impact pens. And the Uniball Signo Broad white one, which is an UM153, is exactly the same as the Gel Impact pens, but it's just a different name. It's the white version. Exactly, that's the one that you've got, Sandy, which is the one I prefer. This is the other one that you can get. So they're both Uniball Signo, but this one's much broader. So when you write with them, I don't know how much of that you're going to see. Come on, Mama. Wow. Anyway, this one's much finer. Oops. So look, they're this fat one. That's a fat one, and that's a skinny one. So these favourite pens, they go in this little bit here. In you go, baby. Then I have my journal. I don't show you this journal. This is the journal you'll not ever see. Then I have, let's see if I can get this in the thing. These little envelopes that have different bits of journaling spots and ephemera. And then down the bottom I've got some Stabilo pens that I like. And look, this is the bit where you're supposed to put your makeup. There is pencil. I put my paintbrushes in there. There is more loops, but those are the only ones I ever use, so that's all I need to take when I'm travelling. So then the journal goes in there, and then on this side, this is my favourite side, this little tub. I love this little tub. This holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 Neo 2s. Just perfectly as well, look. Because I used to carry around, let me find it. It was here just a minute ago. These. I used to carry around just the 10. And then I bought the set of 30. And there were so many colours in the 30 that I wanted to carry with me that I couldn't just carry the 10 anymore. So I took the ones out that I wanted to take out of this, which is why this is half empty, and they get carried around with me. In this perfectly sized little box. Isn't it perfect size? So perfect. Because these are my favourite thing for backgrounds, Neos. So that goes in there. Then this Where did you get the makeup from? No, I got it from, I'm going to whisper, QVC. Did you hear that? Yeah, don't tell my husband. This is full of them. What are they called? Cosmic Shimmer drawing ink. I use them quite a lot. I actually really like writing in those. I wish they weren't shimmery though. I wish they were just called Cosmic Ink. Yeah, I don't like the shimmer in them. I wish they weren't shimmery, and then I'd like them even better. And then in this bit I have... Oh, you can't see because my board's moving. In this bit I have... Why I've got it upside down, I've no idea. Let me zoom back out a bit. Right, in this bit I have glue stick, date stamp, archival, and in this bit I have, I've written on it but you can't see, that is glazing fluid, and this one is matte medium. One's got writing on it and one hasn't, I have to remember which it is. And then a dinky glossy accents just in case I am desperate for strong addition. So that goes in that bit there. And then in this bit I've got my scissors and just a couple of stamps, backgroundy stamps. So, ooh, they're all a bit stuck. The bubble wrap one that I bought recently. Ooh-la. Dotty background one. And a general journaling one. See? And that travels with me. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Now, before I used to carry this one around, I don't carry it around, when I say I carry it around with me, I don't carry it around every day. I don't go to the shops with it under my hand. I do carry a journal with me everywhere. And I do carry pencils with me everywhere. I don't carry this around. This when I go away for a weekend or whatever. But before I used this, I used to use this. You know, that's why the camera's not right, because it's just gone a little bit under. That's it. I used to use this. Now let's open the right side. So now what I use this for is my sketching kit. So this has sketching journal. I don't think I've got anything good in there. Ooh. Sketching journal, watercolour pencils, Derwent of course, and in this side watercolour pens, Winsor & Newton, a tiny little thing, looks like cheapy pencils from the pound shop but they're not, they're Derwent graph tints in there, it's a nice size tin, stencils, you know, for drawing, like if you want to draw circles correctly. So if I'm going drawing and a little bit of watercolour painting, which I don't do so much anymore, I used to do it really a lot, I just take this. So this comes with me if I just want to do some sketching and some drawing and maybe some watercolouring. But if I want to get, this comes with me if I want to do art journaling, and if I want to do both, they both come with me. But that's only if I'm, that's only if I'm going away. Now they pretty much stay. My kids! Yes, I gave birth to these. They pretty much stay packed. Unless I'm doing a lot at home, then they start to migrate and get tipped out onto here. So, Yeah, exactly. Well, the problem is, I've had this for about 3 years, and it just seems it's not leather. It's made by Derwent. They don't make them anymore. And it used to be called something like. It came with this in it actually. It came with this little Derwent journal in it. What did it come with? Let me try and remember. It came with not those pencils. Came with some. Might have come with graph tint pencils actually. Hello, Karen. It came with this journal in there, and it came with a crappy sharpener, a crappy eraser, and 3 graphite pencils on the other side. And I just modified it. And I've had this for 3 or 4 years. And it hasn't died. Look, the little things. It reminds me of the Bible cases that you get in America. The little things clip. It's all really. It's looking a bit tatty around the edges, but it's not bad. And so when I upgraded to that other case, I didn't want to stop you. I didn't want to, throw this one out. So and it's not much. It's not much bigger than a journal. It's exactly the same size as a Moleskine. It's just a lot wider. So I didn't want to stop using that, so I repurposed this as a sketching. And this is when Dee Dee says to me, "How long have you been doing? How long have you been? You want to draw?" Yeah, I do want to draw. I want to really be able to draw artistically, and I just can't. I can't say I can't draw because I can draw. I mean, I play Pictionary. I usually win at Pictionary. I can draw, but I can't draw realistically. And that's what I would like to do. And I do try. Just taking a sup of tea. Sup of tea. So, I was going to do something. What was I going to do? I didn't write it down. All my pages keep sticking together. I keep forgetting to dry them. Bit of both, really. I actually did a life drawing class last year, which meant that I had to actually try to draw the naked man that was in the classroom. Your sound didn't go out. I whispered. I said that I went to a life drawing class last year and tried to draw the naked man. Oh, it really did. Oh, okay. I can't even do those tilty heads. Oh, see, I've got pictures. If I could find my old original journal, I'd show you my tilty head dolls. Where's that other one? I don't think there's any in this one. No. Oh, I can show you an apple. This is me testing my pencils all the time. Look. Oh, maybe I can't show you an apple. See, this. Look, there's me drawing. Where's my apples? No, it must be in this one. Apples. That was an apple drawn with crayons. Just crayons. Children crayons. This was an apple drawn with pencil, which doesn't look anything like an apple. It looks more like a cherry. This is an apple drawn with acrylic, which is really going down the pan now. The blending is absolutely awful on that. And then that's an apple with gouache. gouache. Sorry, I always say gouache. Gouache. Which I think they were probably all copied from a photo. But they don't look like apples, do they? They look like cherries with sticks coming out of them. See, Claire, I went to Southend Art College. When I left school, I went to Southend Art College for 2 years. Supposed to have done 3 years of the course. After 2 years, I left and went and got a job because I was so disheartened. Because everyone else, this was the scariest thing as well, right? I stayed on to the 6th form, and I did an art A level. I did an art A level, and I passed it. I didn't get a fantastic. No, it was rubbish, Claire, because I learned an awful lot about the old masters and Renaissance and la la la, and everyone else seemed to be really fantastic at drawing. And at school, I don't ever remember being taught art at school. I remember doing the art lessons. I remember going to the art classes, it's 1 o'clock art for 2 hours. And I remember the teacher, I won't give you her name just in case she's still alive, standing there. But all I remember is just her, it was like free playtime. Got my degree in fine art painting. Blimey. Very well done, Claire. I failed GCSE. See, it was O-levels and A-levels when I was at school. I never did an O-level. Because my art teacher didn't put... Oh, God. In the day when I did O-levels, there was CSEs and there was O-levels. And you did the CSE for free. And if you wanted to do the O-level, you had to pay for it. And I was taking 11 O-levels. And my mum couldn't afford to pay for 11 O-levels. So I did my maths and needlework. I did my maths and needlework O-level in the 4th year. And then I did the rest in the 5th year. My nan paid so that I could do the others. I have a needlework O-level, can you believe it? And then I stayed on and I did maths O-level, computer O-level, and A-level, maths, computers and art A-level. And I don't remember being taught any art at school. I don't remember her teaching us about perspective. I don't remember us teaching us about anything, shading, making marks, anything. I just remember it was free playtime. There used to be pictures, and you used to go and get, or poster paints, and you played. And when I did my A-level, I drew birds, and I passed my A-level. So I ended up the option. Bear in mind, I've got A-levels in maths, computer studies, and art. So my choice was to go to the technical college or go to the art college. Now, when I was at school, they didn't want the girls really to go to the technical college. It was very much a boys' domain, and I got talked into going to the art college. So I went to the art college. And I did 2 years there and just felt frustrated the whole time. Frustrated because I couldn't draw like the other people could draw. They come from all over. It was Southend Art College. It was, miles from where I was born and lived. And so everyone came all over from the different places. And they could all draw. They'd obviously had proper art lessons at their schools. And so I just felt it was nice because I learnt such a lot about, Matisse and Picasso and all the interesting side of art and stuff like that. But I just felt I needed to get a job. So this was a strange thing. Bear in mind, A-levels in maths, A-levels in computers, A-levels in art. I went to art school. I went to get a job and I went to work in IT. So that was it. Never did anything arty again for... Hang on, I'm just trying to work out the years. 20 years. Yeah, most men were like that. So I didn't do any art again for 20 years. And then I started scrapbooking. So very interesting. Which one was I working in? This one. Too busy going on about me old, rambling about me old life. Yeah, so then 20 years later, this is why I say I can't draw. Because, and Didi goes, oh yeah, but have you tried? Have you tried? Yeah. Do you still work in IT? I do. You're at IBM. Oh my god. I don't work with. I worked at IBM in Dublin. Their office at the IFC in Dublin, but not for a long time. I still work in IT, yes, but I only work 4 days a week now because I'm at IBM. Wow, IBM's a good company to work for. I used to work for Dell. Not always. No, I didn't always work for Dell. I worked for different people, but I have worked in my time for Dell. Now, I know, I hate Dell. Now I work for, oh my god, I work for Microsoft. But I'm a contractor, so I don't, I do whatever I want to do. Can't ever admit to working for Microsoft, because if you tell people you work for Microsoft, people go, oh, Vista's rubbish, Windows 7 stinks. And my problem is that I have an Apple Mac computer at home. So, and it's like, you know, when you guys, oh, you've got to use Firefox. If I'm at work, I can't use Firefox, because we're not allowed to have Firefox. Oh, I nearly said it the wrong way around then. We're not allowed to have Firefox installed on PC. Sorry, I thought I'd frozen, because I was moving this hand. You couldn't see it. We can't have Firefox installed on a PC owned by Microsoft. I'd get shot. Yes. You two are going to have to meet me next Thursday night. Both got the day off. Thursday, yeah, next Thursday. I thought, yeah, next Thursday. That's the 1st, isn't it? I know, Firefox works for me as well, but I can't use it with Mr. Gates. Well, as if he's there, he's not there, but we just can't. Everything has to be tested using their own software, obviously. Yeah, no, that's fine. What I actually work is Mondays. Hang on, where are we? Today's Tuesday. I don't work Tuesday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are the official working days. But Friday I often work from home if I can get away with it. But any day I can work from home, but I don't try to do it too often because they don't always. Yeah, because you're not going to be far from Islington anyway. Have we set a time when we're meeting? I have no idea if we've set a time when we're meeting. But the only good thing about it is if I ever don't feel well, I don't have to go, I can work from home. And the good thing is that I have my own, well, it's an office. They know you're not work, you're playing on stream. Oh yeah, that's true. I know, I watch streams all the time when I'm at work, always. I have, I don't suppose it's an office really. We've all got our own little protected bit, and it's one of them environments where you can, it's not quite as nice as the Google offices where you can run around and play on bouncing balls and play snooker all day, but it's quite a relaxed environment because they say it's conducive to, you know, working harder. So anyway, so right, so oh no, my ink has come out of that already. Why does this happen to me? I'm going to have to do more spots on there now. This is just a mess. I painted it last week, and this morning I put some masking tape on it and just sprayed some spritzers on it, just because I didn't like what was already on there. I still don't like what's on there, but I was gonna write in these things, don't see, I've forgotten already. Don't. It was your first idea. Something your first idea. Don't rely, no. It was kind of be along the lines of don't trust a book by its cover. Don't trust your first idea. That was what I was going to write. Do any of you guys use fountain pens with the inks, calligraphy? I used to. I've got it somewhere. I've got a set somewhere. Up there, look, in a tin. I'm not very good. Need to write. I know, I am absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible, Vicky. I actually bought this book last week from Tesco's. Love me Tesco's. Because it's got little thingy whatsits in it, and I thought, okay, that can be my work one, that can be my stream one, and I can write my notes down on it, which is what I was going to do. And just a charity shop purchases, and then I forget to write it down. Lily, you need to write it down. I got somewhere. It's empty, isn't it? Yeah. I've only just yeah. I'm trying to defend myself. Yeah, but I've only just got it, Mum. But yeah, it is empty. I actually want to go back to having. I actually want to go back to having an old Filofax or that, you know, planner or whatever you guys call it, because I've got an iPhone, and you feel that if you've got an iPhone that you should use the technology. I mean, before the iPhone, I had a phone and a keyboard. And before I had the phone, I had a keyboard, I had a compact iPad, and so you feel that you have to go all digital and write things in it digital. Whether it's my age or whether it's just, I don't do it. I'd rather write it down. So I'm going back old school. What did I say this was going to be? Don't trust your first idea. Oh, I've done the D too big. I'm not going to get the rest of the word in. I should have used a stencil. Oh, Claire, can I PM you please, hon? I know why you're doing that. Because obviously, there was the Claire, Rach was saying about not everyone likes being disturbed when people are streaming. Now I'm going to get an ONT in there. I'm going to have to do it small. These, if you haven't seen these, I know Claire has shown them before. I love these. These are little tubs of ink. And they have the most finest, it reminds me of an eyeliner brush. If any of you have ever used liquid eyeliner. The most finest brush. And the good thing about this is, good for me anyway, look, ready? This is the pot. The stuff doesn't come out. It's got, you know, like a mascara, when you push your thing in a mascara and it's got that sort of, I don't know what one of them's called, but if you've got mascara you know what I mean. Then, so you don't spill it. And then, I guess if I shook it, it would come out. I'm not going to shake it though, because you can lay it down on your desk. So I can lay that down on its desk. And the ink is not going to come out. And I love these. So I've got the whole set. I think there's not many colours. There's only about 30 colours. Don't. Next week I'm definitely going to do a page in purple. I need to put some images. Definitely need to put some images on here. I was talking about the fact that I don't draw. I think I mentioned this last week on my stream. I was telling my mum about, oh, I wished I could draw, and she said, oh, you used to be able to draw. And so she must have went up into the loft or wherever, and she got out all these pieces of artwork that I did. Oh, God knows how old I was. What is that pen thing again, Lily? Is it refillable? This yeah. Is this what you're asking, Vicky? What this is? Yes. This is Cosmic Shimmer. Maybe I've got the other one to read. Cosmic Shimmer. Oh, let's get the ink in it. Cosmic Shimmer acrylic drawing ink. Why do I hold it upside down? Cosmic Shimmer acrylic drawing ink. They're not refillable, but they're about £2 each, I suppose. You buy them in sets of 4. I would show you them in the pack. And they've got shimmer in them. They last quite a while, because you think in a pen there's quite a lot of ink. It's a tiny little brush, so don't trust. Someone's going to have to think of a really good image. It's going to have to be a light bulb or something. Don't trust. Oh yeah, I was talking about my mum anyway. Yeah, you probably could actually. Actually, that's not a bad idea either. Once they're empty, you could fill them with, you know, the refills that you get for ink cartridges, and then it wouldn't be shimmery anymore. Did I say don't trust your first idea? Yeah, or Liquitex drawing ink. I've got some of that up there somewhere. Don't trust your first. Did I say first idea? Don't trust your initial ideas. No. I'm gonna go for initial. It's the other thing as well, I start off writing really neat and then it all goes down. See, one thing that I love seeing is Dee Dee when she does her collages. Initial. This is for, if I spell this wrong, I'm going to feel such a fool. I did say first idea, but first was going to be too short for that block. Yeah, Dee Dee's fantastic. Yeah, Linda, exactly. Don't trust your first. That's what my problem was, I think, last time. I'm as good as Dee Dee and then I wake up. It's just Dee Dee's freedom. I mean, I'm free. Oh dear, look at that E. Must concentrate. I'm free and easy when it comes to splashing a bit of paint on, but it comes out like I've splashed a bit of paint on. It's Dee Dee is free and easy, and it just always looks so good. And the collage that she does is just so... Dee Dee's my queen. Oh no, because she's going to think I'm a stalker when I say things like that. Right, now I need some... Oh. Look, I have got blue on my finger. I've just wiped my hair off my face and I know that I've got blue ink on my face. That's the other thing, I'm so slommucky, as my husband calls it. I'd stalk Dee Dee. That was me reading someone else's message, Dee Dee, if you're watching this. This was not me saying I'd stalk Dee Dee. Though I would. Dee Dee is stalkable. I want to put a picture on it. Don't trust your initial ideas. I wonder if there's anything in... I must just tell you this while I remember, because I just looked up, because I've got Creating Craft on in the background. Do you know earlier, Claire, they was talking... yeah, Dee Dee has done that. She has done that from the beginning. Acrylic paint off jeans, I would recommend, though whether it's good or bad I don't know, ink blending fluid to get acrylic paint. Yeah, well obviously they were going to follow, but anyway, Creating Craft earlier, they were showing using alcohol inks in water and doing backgrounds with it. And the only reason why they're showing that, because do you remember when alcohol inks first came out? I mean, how long have alcohol been out? 4 or 5 years? I don't know. We did that. We did that a treat. Yeah. But we've done it. But you know the reason why that they've just shown you how to do it again is because that Minecraft Studio, i.e. we're going to bring out everything Craft Studio, have brought out special inks that are for marbling, and they demo them on there, and they just keep showing them over and over again. Marbling inks, and I just kept watching it thinking, oh, you can do that with alcohol inks, you can do that with alcohol inks. So I kind of respect that they're showing you it with alcohol inks, as if to say you don't need to buy special inks. If you've already got the alcohol inks, you can do it with those. So I kind of half respect that they're showing. I know it's old hat, but the Minecraft Studio ones are even older hatter. Oh, isn't that a good image? Not that I'm going to use it on this at all. In fact, I have no idea what I'm going to do in this at all. Ooh, look at that, that's a mummy. Ooh. Snakes. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Feathers. Aren't they lovely? They have some... Ooh, look at that. What an interesting picture. They froze the rose in nitrogen and then they shot it with a pellet. What picture do I want for a don't trust your first idea? got to let them dry in between, Gina. I'm going to have to draw things on here, I think. I don't know what I want to say. Car's got nothing to do with it. Horse's head. Quite like the horse's head, though it's got nothing to do with it. Who was it who was talking about cigarette cards? Where are mine? No idea. Probably wrapping them off. I'm going to do something else. I think I shall draw something. Looks rubbish. Come on, ladies, come up with ideas. What should I put on this? Do a mix and match. Oh, I like that. Do a mix and match creature, parts from different things. He's not going to fit though, is he? I want to do something around these first of all. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to do that. I'll be glad when this journal is over. I know, that's what I want, a light bulb. I don't know where I'm going to get a picture of a light bulb from. So I should flick through it so you can see what I'm flicking through, and then... This has still got the leaflet in it for when it came out. The problem is about cutting up this magazine. There's good pictures on that side, and there's good pictures on that side. My brain's not working today. I definitely want the horse's head. Where's my horse's head gone? There. Then he's going to have to have a long body. The problem is I've put the words in funny places now, haven't I? Sainsbury's magazine. Energy saving light bulbs. Okay, hold on, I'm going to have a look. Children's Encyclopedia? To our special page boy Jordan. On the occasion of our wedding. With love always from Jane, Joanne and Russell. What about a box from an actual light bulb? It's not a bad idea. There was a man with a funny thing on his head then. I'm getting stuck into the book. Oh, don't. You know, you just did a picture of a brain. In that, National Geographic magazine, there was real pictures of brains. Extra minute. It's not a bad book, yeah, it's a kid's book. It's a kid's encyclopedia. It's good for images. Not that I've cut any out yet. Because every time I start to go and cut it out, I think, oh, it's a good book. 50p. Hello! I'm just going to go see if I've got a light bulb picture on a light bulb box. I do have light bulb boxes. Probably look in the index for light bulb. Hey, you people come up with such good ideas. Index. La 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 la. Oh, Lily, page 31. No, we've got speed of light, ultraviolet light, light waves, light year, lightning. Let's have a look on page 31 for Lily. Yeah? Hello, Tara. Just me showing pictures of Lily. Right, I have 60-watt candle light bulbs from IKEA with this picture. I have 50-watt halogen light bulbs with this light bulb. And I have this, which seems to be a really old... Oh, it is really old. I remember these light bulbs. Look what colour the light bulb is that's in it. It's a green light bulb. We used to use it at Halloween. We used to put the lights outside it and we used to make them green. And we've got that light bulb. Yeah, we got lights outside at the bottom of the drive. we cannot. Well, this still works. We used to buy them, and we used to change the lights at the bottom of the drive at Halloween and make them green, so that when the kids were coming down the road, they could tell that we were going to open the door to them because they'd have green light bulbs and it would be all Halloween. Yeah, I kind of want to use this one. But it means the box is going to go bye-bye. And it's still got a bulb. All these have still got bulbs in it. Because the other one, this one, that doesn't remind you of light bulb, does it? That looks more like space rocket. That one definitely says light bulb. Draw a light bulb! Shut the front door, Vicky! Get out of town! Shut up! I don't draw. Tara looks at it and goes, what the hell are we doing? Probably quite easy to draw, wouldn't it? Oh! I thought I might have a light bulb on there. This is the flowchart one. And I was thinking there might be a light bulb on that. Hey, but we can knock one out of it. Shut the front door. Get out of town. Right. Look at me concentrating. Here is my muse. The light bulb. I don't even know where I'm going to draw it or what I'm going to draw it with. Maybe I should try with pencil. Because then if it all goes pear-shaped, I can rub it out. Why does this always happen when I stream? You look around me on the floor, there's stuff everywhere now. I just do a huge light bulb in the background. Or maybe is that me I'm being too optimistic there. You won't be able to see this, which is good. Oh, it's not coming out bad. The shape's about right so far. Maybe it's not going to be big enough though. Oh, it's quite good. Can't see that. You can't. Can you see that light bulb? Just about. I'm going to go over it. Yes, it looks great. Thank you. It doesn't look bad. Underestimated myself there. This is where it'll all go pear-shaped when I put a pen to it. Isn't it like, oh, I don't think I can draw. Yes, you can. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a circle with a square at the bottom of it. And the concentration is immense. It's a big light bulb, this one. That's what I should do, is put a picture of a brain inside the light bulb. Don't have filaments inside them. Actually, I need to paint that white. Is your tongue sticking out? Yes! Could you see it sticking out? That's a bit funny, that bit at the bottom. Give it a little bit of something. Oh, thank you. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it now. See if I've got a silvery painted bit for the bottom. One of them in silver. Oh, you guys, shucks. There is an arc at the very base. Oh, you're right, there is, isn't there? Freeforming it now, cocking it up. Yes! Gina! Gina! Sorry, in case you're wondering why I'm suddenly going, Gina! Gina! Gina has said, I've let you guys talk me into a camera. Now I have to rearrange the office before it gets here. This isn't going to be silvery enough. What have I got that's silver paint? Oh, I've got some silver paint. That'll probably be silvery enough. Gina, keep an eye on the time, people. Make sure that I don't go over Tara's time. That's silver, isn't it? Yes. I did at first though, didn't I, Vicky? I got dorky. Do you remember that first one when I was doing her, I mean, I never thought I'd do crap like this. Maybe one of my better pages, like in the day when I do nice pages. Sometimes I do a nice page. Where's a nice page? Nice page? Nice page? Yeah, my first one was like, yeah, I'm going to do a haul. I bought this, and I bought this, and I bought this. Yeah, I am now. More am now. I just wish I had more talent. I don't. Why can't I get this open? Why is this not opening? This paint might be very old. Oh, but it's very silver. Oh, watch me spill it. Yeah, exactly like you was nervous, Sandy. It's exactly what you was like. You want to get it over quickly. Look what I've done. Look what I've done. Look what I've done. Thanks very much. Bye. Tara, I knew you was changing a light bulb. I'm a go on the meeting. Oh, that's good. Tickle in my throat. This is an hour and a half cold now. Oh, is it one of them light bulbs? They are a real pain to get out. And the reason why this page came about, Don't Trust Your First Idea, is because I started doing this page and it came out rubbish, so I painted all over it, and then that came all rubbish, and then I sprayed it and that came out all rubbish, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to turn over and start again. And then I thought, no, because I masked off some bits, use it as a teaching aid for yourself, that when things come out crap, just don't trust your first idea. Can you see that silver? Beautiful silver. See my dodgy lines there. Don't get it too close. Let's see how bad your drawing really is. I'm going to have to shave this a little bit. Does it? It doesn't look too bad. It's just that I painted it first and it was very flat. Well, there was actually something underneath the paint. I put the paint over to cover something up, and then it was just too flat. So I put the masking tape on and I sprayed with spritzer, and I quite liked that. And then when I took the masking off, it didn't look how I thought it was going to look. It doesn't matter. I have fun doing it. Kind of that's more than half the point of it, really. Wow, I'm even doing a bit of a shade in here, look. Giving it a little bit, you won't see it until it's dry. Giving it a bit of dimension. I'm going to have to do that white. The light bulb. It's not really white, is it? What colour would the light bulb be? It would be a kind of... It would be a kind of white. Right, let me move my light bulbs. Dee Dee, if you're watching, this was my inspiration. and this is my interpretation. As you can see, I was totally inspired by the globular size of the light bulb and the metallic bottom of the bottomness. Consequently, you can see my art is really coming along. That's my snobby posh art voice. Ooh, if it's an idea, shouldn't it be glowing red yellowish? You are insane. Yeah, my husband says that. He says he married me because I was mad. Shouldn't it be kind of glowing yellowish? If it was off, it would be yellow. If it was on, like a struggling brain, it would be yellow, wouldn't it? Yellow. Yellow. I must get some water. Hold on. Right, okay, let's do hands up for white. Oh yeah, please don't listen to you, Vicky. Do you want me to do it salmon for you, darling? Salmon? Would you like me to do it salmon colour? Hello, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Right, hands up for yellow. No, Sandy, not pink. Hands up for yellow. Cricket test. Right, now I was putting the hands up for yellow. Right, one hand up for yellow. Any more hands for yellow? Right, hands up for white. We're doing the colour of the light bulb. There. Oh yeah, I wouldn't do stark yellow. I've got to find yellow paint first of all. Do I actually own any yellow paint? Right, we've got a white, a yellow. Claire's white, Julia's white, Cheska's yellow. White with a teeny touch of yellow. Ooh, Maria, you're on that fence. Don't get splinters up your bum now, will ya? Sorry, little salmon. Look, I'm opening the paints. Whole thing is coming off. Just for me to get a yellow paint. Ooh, I've never opened these before. Chuck that out of the way. Oh, I didn't know they came like this. I'm only just opening them. Yes, I am, because if you remember... Shh! Phone's ringing. Let's pretend we're not here. Salmon is the new black. I bought these, didn't I? Which is where me and Claire are going. Less than half price. $19.95. I bought them... How long ago? How long ago did I buy them? I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago, just before my mum come to stay. Took a photo of them, tweeted the photo, and then my mum come to stay, so they got put away. £20, not even $20, Vicky, probably about £10. £20 is it's $1.50 to the pound. $30. Yeah, I know. It said that they were normally 50. There you go. RRP £54, now $19.95. And I bought them from the art shop. The art shop where me and Claire are going. Came home, took a photo of them, tweeted, My mum came on that Saturday, and then how deep is it? It's like one of them box of chocolates that you get at Christmas. I think that's the last layer. So my mum came round. I put them on top of my shelf up there, and then I haven't touched them. Last week, when I was art journaling, was the first time I was journaling since I bought these. They're gorgeous, aren't they gorgeous? I didn't know they come. Look, they're in little beds. Look, they've got their own little sleepy beds. Aren't they, Gina? Yeah. Cheska, this is the art shop that we're going to. Their prices are fantastic in there. They're huge. And it's like, the reason why their prices are fantastic is because when I went in there, they didn't have just have like 3 on the counter. I know. This is what I said. They have like a, you know, like when you go into Tesco's and they've got the massive piles of beans, just beans, like a pyramid of beans, and it's huge. I know. Do you have paper? You want me to get you one, Gina? Yeah, I do have paper. I'll get you one. They just literally had these stacked up by the door, like probably must have been 500 packs of them. And I said to my husband, oh my god. Now bear in mind, these craft paints cost $1.99. If you're lucky, you get them when they're £1. As Cheska just said, 48 tubes, less than 20 quid. Professional paint, £50, 50p. I'll get someone to stand for me. That's it done. Yeah, exactly. Right. Anyway, I came here for yellow. We'll go for that yellow. Worth every penny. And they've been sitting on my top shelf. This is the first time I've opened them. Don't believe me, I don't spend lots of money on art supplies. So this was a major treat. I'll ship to Sweden for you, Gina. Now I've seen them in the box, I don't want to use them. Right. We're going to mix up a little bit of yellow. I suppose I better get a palette out. Hang on. About $30. My lovely legs again. My lovely bare feet. And my lovely mess on the floor. All this just to make a light bulb yellow. I ended up making a light bulb yellow and then making you all jealous. That's quite a nice yellow. Is that a light bulb yellow? It's not going to show that yellowy anyway because the background's so greeny. If I'd have put white on, it would have probably would have come through yellow anyway because it's a bit thick there. I need to spread that bit out a bit. Yes, my tongue is out. You can tell when my tongue is out. Yes, Maria, you were right. I should leave a little bit, like, shouldn't I? Like, Artistic license. No, I should need to add a bit of more white so it looks like the light's shining off of it. Though it is the light. Oh, this is weird. Do I leave a little bit like the light's shining off of it, or as it's the light, I don't leave any bit? You tell her, Maria. I take back my splintness up your bottom comment then, Maria. Need a bit more on that bottom now. Whose idea was it for me to draw? I'm still pulling them out with my tweezers. Are you going to put the little line things around the top? Little rays coming out of it. Oh, I know what you mean, like ding! Oh yeah, might do. It's looking like a light bulb. That look, you know, if I was doing a test on you and I went, what's that? You'd go, light bulb. It's a dog. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks for that. So it had to shatter a girl's dreams that she knew how to draw. I thought, that's it, I know how to draw a light bulb. I've gone up in the world. And Sandy says it's a dog. I've got to do its little catch light bit. Yeah, get in there. So you can tell that it's curved. Where does the horse fit into this? I think I moved on from the horse. Morning, Joe. You don't want to get rid of my black line around the edge now. So if the excuse my arm, if the light bulb represented the word idea, this is very much a fantastic way of interacting with you guys and coming up with joint ideas. This is why I like doing this. Thank you, Joe. Thanks very much. If you'd have been here from the beginning, you would have, you know how much this is a trauma this has been. If that's the word for idea, what is the word for don't and trust? Don't. Don't is the no smoking thing. That light bulb looks so real. Oh, Joe. Aren't you sweet? Isn't she sweet? These girls, I spent about half an hour looking for a photo or a picture of a light bulb to stick on here, and they were going, draw one. I'm going, I can't draw a light bulb. So I went and got a light bulb box with a light bulb in it to draw it. Don't trust your initial ideas. We need something here now, don't we? Maybe I should have S on the end of that. Ideas. Don't trust your initial idea. Don't trust your initial ideas. I knew you could draw one. You girls, see? So supportive. I need something here now. What's your recommendations? What should go here? It's actually really silvery at the bottom. stamping or doodling just about everything. Doodling, if I do doodles it will just be swirls, because my doodles are rubbish. Stamping, what would I stamp? Alphabet. Got the pointy finger. Oh yeah, it's true. I might do the pointy finger pointing there. This is where I'm going to find a light bulb now. Don't you know that, don't you? I'm going to look at these and find a light bulb. Oopla! You could hear that noise. Still trying to change that light bulb. Oh, I love my light bulb now. Well, I've never used the pointy finger on here. It's still glued on here. What are those books? No, it's not me. It's the stamp folders in the cupboard. They keep, I don't put them back properly and they keep slipping. These are my clear stamps. Folders. Clear stamps. Welcome back, Joe. So the clear ones, clear plastic ones, have pictures, they're sort of themed. And then the black ones, and they're just all slipping all over the place, have journaling. Stamps in them. See? And every time I pull one out, another one slips, which is the noise you can hear in the cupboard. Yeah, basically I got the little folders from the range, you know, stationery shop. Oh no, the finger's going to be the wrong way. Because unless I do the tissue thing. Oh wow, this one's not even got an inside bit. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to have a look at the arrow. Yeah, someone's got a good memory. See, if I put it the other way, the hand's upside down there, so it looks a bit Monty Python. Because the hands, it's like me doing... Oh, it's not that bad, I suppose. Let's have a look at, let's go for the tissue, let's try the tissue idea first. Oh, I forgot to show you something. I must show you this quickly. Tara, tell me if I'm anywhere near your time, because... Right, I must show you this quickly, I might zoom out. I brought this up especially to show you. Sorry, I put this down especially to show you. Alright. I was showing you all my stuff earlier that I bought from charity shop and everything. When I went up into the loft and got down this, which was up in the loft, which is what I was talking about, Tara, before you come along, about totally unused. I've had it for like 3 years. When I went up in the loft, I found this. Now, I bought this from a boot sale 3 years ago. Hello, Meredith. And this is full of old women's magazines. And when I say old women, and this is the good thing, not only old women's magazines, but I know, look, and look how many there is. There's tons more. It's just, I can't even show you how many there is because there's tons. Now, look, can we? There's tons and tons and tons and tons. Now I bought these 3 years ago when I was art journaling before, and I went to a boot sale and they had these was in a box, sort of like one of the boxes like that you get a ream. Did you see my scary hair? Well, that woman had scary hair. You know a box that a ream of paper comes in, it's about that deep. I bought these and I said to the woman, how much? Oh, the comics and magazines, because I just thought I'd pick out a couple of beanos and stuff like that. And she said, oh, 5p each. And I said, oh, okay. I said, how much for the whole box? And she goes, oh, hang on a minute, I'll have to check. And she went away and she came back and she said, £1. So I bought all these 3 years ago for £1, and now these smell old. And I forgot I had these. And so I have had these for 3 years. So they're even 3 years older than when I had them the first time round. Oh, there's a marble. I know. I actually used to look at how yellow they are. But I used to use them for back, rip them out and use. Look, friends, you can win your choice of neat prizes. Powerful muscles, fast. I know, they was well good. But I forgot all about these until I went up to get that listography book. That just breaks my heart. Well, seeing them like this. I have comics over 20 years old and they are like new. That just breaks my heart. My brother collects comics and he keeps them in acid-free wallets and in little folders, and they're all well looked after. But these ones were loved and read, and at the end of the day, my brother's like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, and these ones were. Some child had them and read them. Yeah, exactly. My brother does that as well. So I just had to show you that because I'd forgotten, and I kept turning around and seeing it down there, this big Iceland bag, and forgot why it was there. Right, anyway. Tissue. God, I'm such a mess again. That's what I was saying earlier. What you're going to do with them? I did before. I used to make backgrounds with them, chop them up, make backgrounds with them. There's bits of comic in that one. Just generally chop them up. Earlier on, Tara, I was talking about when I bought that listography book and what I was going to do with it. I didn't want to ruin it by writing in it. I was going to make my own journal, make my own version of it, doing the drawings on one side and the lists on the other side. I never did it, and then I said that you're up next, and that's what you're going to do. Just finding an ink block, not an ink block, a stamp block. Hang on. Yeah, exactly. Where's my stamp blocks gone? Oh. What went? Oh, that's alright. Oh, hold on. Where are your socks and shoes? I don't know. When are you telling me off? I always have bare feet in the house. I always have bare feet. Definitely we won't wear shoes in the house. And I never wear socks. Even if I have to go out in the real world street, I very rarely wear shoes. Oh, that came out nice. God, it came out so nice it went through. This must be really thin tissue paper. Look, just as clear on that side as it is that side. Lily never wears hose. I don't. Never worn a hoe in my life. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Have you noticed how good I've been today? No singing. Bit of humming maybe. This page is a total flopportunity. Well, maybe just the flop bit without the tunity bit. Though I have drawn a light bulb. I think it needs something different to that. Nah, I'm going to stick it down anyway. See, I've been going there for nearly 2 hours. Over 2 hours! Oh my god! What do I do here for 2 hours? It never takes me 2 hours when I'm on my own. It does, it really does. You must all be bored senseless by now. What are you using to put it down with? That idiot. I'm hopefully going to be able to colour it in a minute. I'm the most expensive paintbrush in the world. This paintbrush. Irreplaceable. Yeah, 13 guests. Hello guests. Right, I've got to let that dry now, I think. So I shall let that dry. I shall colour that in. I might go around the whole of my She's an American consideration by Golden Mad Medium as recommended. Hi, my name's Lily, and I mostly used Golden Matte Medium, recommended by my friend Dee Dee. Call her. This was a paid presentation by Golden. So anyway, I am going to probably go around that in a white pen to make it stand out more, on the bottom in a black pen. I'm going to colour that in when it's dry, and I'm probably going to do some swirly bits on there. Next time you see it, it may be finished. Well, I hope it looks better than that. Hi, I'm Sandy, and I use anything. Not the pages ever really get finished. Look, not finished. Not finished. That just says blue is the colour. Not finished. Oh, I am going to do journaling down there. Not finished. Probably finished. 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 Right, so let's let that dry, and let's probably, I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks everyone for watching my recording. Please don't make any nasty comments.